I'm Sebastian St. James. What are the best performing sectors in Australia right now, and are you missing out by not investing in them? Will it be energy? Or maybe mining? Or maybe healthcare will reign supreme? To understand why investing in a particular sector rather than the entire market might make sense, take a look at this. This is MUSM, M-U-S-M. Oh, that's a made-up stock market. It has exactly two sectors. It is the electric vehicle sector and the horse-drawn buggy sector. Okay, Sebastian, that's quite distinctive. You're about to invest your entire life savings in one of the following ETFs. Choose carefully. Will you invest in the electric vehicles fund, the horse-drawn buggies fund, or the total market fund? Choose now. Where are you going to invest? Well, first things first is horse-drawn buggies fund. I'm not too keen on horse-drawn buggies because I think they're no longer relevant. So I would say avoid that particular ETF. You could invest in the total market fund, but then again, 50% of those stocks are actually horse-drawn buggy stocks, and we know they're not going to do very well. On the other hand, electric vehicles, yes, they're the way of the future, so that sounds pretty good. So while investing in the total market sounds impressive, when you realise there's definitely some dud sectors in the market, well, perhaps it's not so great after all. But in the ASX right now, which are the electric vehicle sectors and which ones are the horse-drawn buggies? This is Robin, and she's one of my channel members. Robin believes in gold. I know, so do I. And she wears it all the time. Take a look. Sorry, it appears we've caught Robin molting. Oh, that's a bit embarrassing. Oh, that's better. Robin loves gold, and she wears it all the time. Because of her love of gold, Robin invests exclusively in the ASX gold sector. This is a total returns, which means including dividends, over the last 10 years. Yes, it's certainly grown. It's doing fairly well. Gold is good, but one of my viewers hates sectors. Who is this? This is Hoi Mai, and he's one of my channel members. Hoi believes that specialising is wrong. It's evil, and it's a sickness. His words, not mine. He repeats it so often, it's basically become a chant. Diversification is the only free lunch. Is the only free lunch.
Is the only free lunch. Is the only free lunch.
So he invests in the entire ASX 200. This is the total return of the ASX 200 over the last 21.8 years. Done very nicely. Let's compare that to gold. If we have a look at the graph, well, they've crisscrossed a bit, but blue has come out on top. Who is blue? Oh, blue is gold, and red is the ASX 200. Winner, gold. This is James Taylor, and he's one of my channel members. James loves technology, and he dresses up every weekend. In what? I'm almost afraid to ask. This is James on the weekend. Wow, okay, James, that looks like fun, perhaps. James only invests in technology stocks. This is the ASX technology sector total return over the last 9.2 years. It's done fairly well. Gold is our winner so far. How does tech compare to that? Well, we have blue and red, and blue has won. So who's won? Oh, that is gold. This is Heidi, and she's one of my channel members. Heidi loves property. In fact, she's just bought herself a brand new block of land, which appears to have Iron Age remains on it. Perhaps it's a fixer-upper. Heidi only invests in property stocks. This is the A-REIT's total return over the last 10.3 years. Okay, it looks good, but who's winning? Gold or property? Blue versus red. Oh, red wins. Who is red? That is gold. So far, so gold. This is Poppy, and she's one of my channel members. Poppy loves money, but she's so afraid of being robbed that last week she moved into a bank vault. Really? And here's Poppy at home in her bank vault. Oh, that's charming. Poppy only ever buys banking stocks. No doubt she feels right at home. This is the ASX banking sector total return over the last 10 years. Wow, they had a bit of a dip there. Let's see how that compares to gold. Red versus blue. Red is clearly won. Who is red? Oh, red is gold. Look at that. This is Robert Leonard, and he's one of my channel members. And he's into tats. Look at that. Robert loves farming. In fact, I believe he's down on the farm right now. And there is Robert tending his field of wheat. And it's either wash day or he doesn't own a shirt. And if you want to appear in my videos, just become one of my channel members. Robert believes in farmers' rights, and therefore he only buys farming stocks. This is the ASX agribusiness sector over the last 7.6 years. And, well, Robert, I'm sorry to say, it looks like it's flattened off. Let's see how much gold is beating that by. Let's see how that compares with gold. We all know the outcome. In red, wow, okay, there's no competition. Who is red? Surprise, surprise, red is gold. This is Nox TFO, and here's one of my channel members. Nox loves to chat. So much so that he bought himself a brand new Bluetooth headset. That's nice. Nox told me that Susie for number 12 is sleeping with Greg for number 6. Shh, you didn't hear that from me. Nox only buys communication stocks. This is a communication service sector over the last 10 years, including dividends. Oh no, okay, that doesn't look good. Let's watch gold outperform communications. I'm just going to assume it happens now. Red versus blue. Blue clearly wins. Who is blue? Well, it's gold. Who would have guessed? This is Dan Spear, and here's one of my channel members. Dan is hiding a secret. What is it? Look, I don't normally out people, but today I believe you deserve to know the truth. Dan actually colours his hair. Oh. So how do I know this? Well, because his mother sent me a photo of what he actually looks like. This is Dan's natural hair colour, and it's got no red in it. See what I mean? I think he might be also wearing blue contacts. What do you think? And if I'm not mistaken, he's wearing a touch of makeup. Looking this good doesn't come for free, so it depends on the economy and on how stable Dan feels about his job to whether he can afford to spend any money on his looks. Dan only buys consumer discretionary stocks. And here is our sector total return over the last 10.1 years, which is actually looking pretty good. Let's see how that's performed against gold. Red and blue are intertwined and, no, it's too close to call. Bring in the scrutineers. Here's the results. Consumer discretionary, 156%, gold, 162%. Oh, look, gold won, but only just. Oh, I just got a thanks. Have a great day. I always have a great day when Elmo gives me a thanks. Thank you very much, Elmo. That was very nice of you. Now, this pushes Elmo's questions to the top of the queue, and that's important because Elmo has a question about sequence of return risk. Dear SSJ, would appreciate your discussion, perhaps any magic tricks with regards to sequence of return risk. That question I will be answering in a few videos' time. And if you, like Elmo, want your questions pushed to the top of the queue, and obviously you do, hit the thanks and the join button below this video. This is Gaurav, and here's one of my channel members. What you might not realise is Gaurav is actually a Hindu priest. Yes, I didn't know that either. And here he is looking rather smart. Gaurav's mother sent me a photo of his house. So let's take a look at his house. Oh, that appears to be a temple. Okay. In the temple, they only have the bare necessities, the basic staples, so Gaurav only invests in consumer staple stocks. And this is a sector including dividends over the last 10.1 years. Fairly smooth return, but let's see how it's gone with gold. Okay, blue has won. Who is blue? Oh, that's gold. There you go. Gold that cannot be beaten. This is Elmo, and here's one of my channel members. Elmo has a problem. Look, it's not something that Elmo likes to discuss, but we're all friends, and we're here to support Elmo. Look, I'm not sure what the best way of saying this is, so I'm just going to come right out and say it. Elmo has a drinking problem. Whoa! He drinks 20 energy drinks a day. Oh, wow. Look, even for a puppet, I think that's a bit excessive. Elmo buys nothing but energy stocks. And this is the Australian energy sector, including dividends, over the last 10.1 years, which has not done very well. Let's compare that to gold. Oh, look, no comparison. Red wins. Who's red? Red is gold. You've seen me answer a lot of questions of shrimp tanks, but do you know what he looks like in real life? I bet you've always wondered this. Today you'll find out because his mother sent me a photo of him. This is Shrimp Tanks Australia, and here's one of my channel members. Oh, look at that. You know, you've got to be dedicated to wear an outfit like that. Okay, so he only wears the outfit sometimes, and he doesn't wear it to bed. He just wears a hat. A shrimp hat, of course. And he counts his money until he falls asleep. Well, that's better than counting sheep. Shrimp only invests in finance stocks. And here's the finance sector over the last 10.1 years, and well, it looks fairly similar to the rest of the stock market. Is gold still the winner? Well, look, red has won. Who is red? Oh, that is gold. This is Mr. Steve OC, and he's one of my channel members. Steve is right into fitness. In fact, I think he may be down at the gym right now. And there he is. Oh, he's still wearing his leather jacket while he's working out. Poser. Steve only buys healthcare stocks. This is the ASX healthcare sector over the last 10.1 years. Oh, that's done rather well. But has it beaten gold? Let's see. Red has won. Who is red? Oh! Red is healthcare. Hooray! Plot twist. You thought that gold was going to be the winner. No, it's healthcare at the moment. This is Fiona, and she's one of my channel members. Fiona lives with men. Lots of men. In fact, she's a geologist, and she works up at the Kalgoorlie mines. I believe we've got a picture of her. There she is. I'm not sure what they're doing, but it looks important. Fiona only ever buys mining stocks. This is the Australian mining and minerals sector over the last 10.1 years. Well, it's done pretty well. To save time, I will collect the data from all the other sectors in the Australian ASX, and I'll tally them up off camera. It is time for the big reveal. Which ASX sector reigns supreme? Here they all are. Everyone we discussed, plus the ones which I added in later. Wow, okay, that's very muddled. Sebastian, I'm not sure if I can make sense of that. Let's see. Cyan seems to be the winner. Who's Cyan? I can't really tell. No, too much data. Bring in the scrutineers. Here it is. All right. This is the ASX 300 metals and mining. Aha. And that is the winner. So, mining and metals has won. How did your favourite sector go in comparison? Oh, I just got a thanks. Thank you very much, Ferdy. Wanted to give a thanks as well as hoping Adrian Committer's question in the comments gets answered a little bit faster. Oh, which question is that? Well, he asked about the high fees of the Nasdaq, which is NDQ, which has a management fee of 0.48% as opposed to IVV with its 0.04%. Now, he's asking, does that high management fee negate all the benefits of investing in the Nasdaq? So, with Ferdy's thanks, that question now gets bumped a little further up the queue. The best sector on the ASX, the metals and mining sector, the total return is 21% CAGR, compound annual growth rate. Wow, that has been very good. And here are the top three, materials and resources. Hang on, they all seem very similar. Three seemingly identical sectors. Obviously, they're not all the same, otherwise we wouldn't have them. So what's the difference? All right, the metals and minerals deal with aluminium, gold, steel, precious metals. Okay, that's straight up mining. The materials deals with chemicals, construction materials, glass, paper, forests. Okay, nothing to do with mining at all. And the resource sectors is the energy sector plus the metals and mining. Okay, so it combines the two. Some people think that you can't beat the market as a whole. Well, let's see if that's true. Here is the ASX sectors sorted by their return, and there at number 9 is the whole market. The ASX 200 total return at 8.61%, and there are all the sectors that beat the market. And here are the sectors that failed dismally. So the market 8.61 all the way down to communication services at 1.24. Okay, that did really badly. For this video, I did a lot of work and collected a lot of data, and I'm exhausted. So, what's the easiest way to retire? I certainly want to know. Click here to find out, or if you've seen that, click here.